between the folds.
Really like to be respectful to people and their privacy, and like this is a private platform, and yeah.
Interesting, interesting.
So
And you can show me a steps of how you're doing that
oh yeah,
thing.
I'll show you. I'll show you. So you said you're from Palestine.
Yeah, I'm from Palestine.
How long have you been in Italy?
I've been in Italy for 2 months. Yeah, for 2 months.
Well, how's the reception for you in Italy been? How are they treating you?
Uh, they treating me well actually. I came here for studying the language, and I would like to go on a university here in Italy, studying in the Italian language.
I believe in you. I know you can do it. What are they playing in the
Oh,
background?
thank you so much.
Is that a? It sounds like a dice game.
Now they actually using a hookah, an Arabic hookah,
Hmm.
and they playing cards. You know, cards.
Nice, nice. I like card games.
Yeah,
It's
they play some typical cards way that's in Arab culture. They called it tarnib.
Tornid.
Tarnib.
Tarnid. Thank you so much. I love learning
Yeah, well,
words, and I love talking to people and figuring out what kind of game is it.
that's actually interesting.
It's it just sound. Oh, the hookah. I can hear the bubble now. I can hear the bubble now. It sounded like dice a little bit. Uh, I get I
Yeah,
got.
I know. It's my it's my roommate here sitting next to me and using that hookah.
Do you mind if I smoke?
Of course, why not?
We're already there. We're already there.
You can come to Italy whenever you want. In the north of Italy.
In the north of Italy, there. Like I also a great place for history. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I love Mediterranean history. It saved Western culture for 1,000 years, and it's
yeah. Actually, I went to an old University of Padova, and
mhm.
I saw how they built the medical over the years, the medical way how to save lives, and how and they show bones and you know all that and the structure of the body that was very interesting and very old, and they show the ways how they used to do it.
Yeah, it's just like Da Vinci. He used to like Da Vinci's man. He like dissected people in order to
Yeah,
figure out what
yeah,
what
exactly.
how men are made. But even in all that, he showed a bit of faith, and he was still a very religious man. And so it was like this interesting difference
Yeah,
between
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
faith.
that's actually true. And I heard that the one who discovered the body of the people
Hmm.
was kicked out of the church because it was illegal doing that, and he forced homeless people to come with him, and he used to kill them. That's actually very bad, but it's for the science they said.
In that instance, like you could get cadavers, you could get already deceased people. So when I hear that, it makes me feel like that guy was just interested in killing people, and he used that as an excuse in order to do so.
Yeah, I don't know if he's psychopath and love bloods and use yeah, you're talking facts here. I
Uh,
don't know if it's in his heart he wanna improve science, or he's just a psychopath, just want to kill people to enjoy and to feel happy.
it could be both. I mean, both can be true, which is frightening.
And I've seen an old building where they used to do the anatomy of the bodies, and there was a chair. It's an electric chair. They used to kill the body on that, and then boiling it in the hot water or hot oil to let the skin melt, and they take out the bones in a very small room, very very small rooms, and there was like a stadium,
Hmm.
a stadium where the students sit there and the professors just looking at the professor doing the anatomy and showing them the parts of the body and the bones and teaching them. Actually, it was very interesting and it was a nostalgic, very, very nostalgic, like how people used to do that in the 13th century.
It's it. They didn't know, and they wanted to know, and they didn't care about the people they were doing it to, just for the sake of knowledge. Which,
Yeah,
it's it's tough to judge, and like I'm not them. I wouldn't do that, but as long I I believe that everyone is their own temple and they have their own body and they get to make their own choices. And
yeah, exactly.
I only condone things that people would do to themselves, but when they do it to other people is when I start standing up and saying something.
Yeah, and there was another interesting thing that was in that building. There was a, a painting of a woman.
Hmm.
They said it was the first woman who actually graduated from our university,
I believe,
and they do high five for her every day, high five, like she is a legend. Like how there's a girl in the world, she is the first one of the world who graduated from a university. Can you believe it?
it, will- yes, the women have been persecuted and they've been marginalized for most of history, at least written history, and it's unfair, the treatment, because they are people too. But
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah, exactly.
on the other side, other people have graduated, and we don't need to high five them for graduating.
Yeah, it's just they do it like just for fun, like
Hmm.
for a they wish luck from here. I don't believe in that.
It's yeah, I don't we I wish luck for everyone,
Me
regardless of
too. I wish luck for everyone.
their gender, race, creed, upbringing. I
Mhm.
wish good things for everyone. I just don't
Oh,
think.
that's actually so kind of you. And another thing, I've seen 7 schools of great professors who have donationed their
Hmm.
schools to be studied, and still in a glass box. People saw it, and I saw it. It
Hmm.
was hilarious, dude.
It,
Looking
it
at the schools
the
living,
skulls.
it was disgusting a little bit, but it was interesting. Like how God creates body. It's
It,
complicated. If
it's
the head is complicated, the skull is very very complicated. What about the other parts?
Yeah. What about the other parts? Like where does our soul live? I mean, that's kind of why I think that they did the skulls. There's this science that they used to do where they would study skulls, trying to figure out why and where the soul is. It's called phrenology, where they measured the
Hmm.
skull, and measuring the skull and comparing them would tell them why they were smart or why they were the way they were. But it's
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's actually interesting.
it's interesting. So you've been in Italy for 4 months. You're from Palestine. I mean,
Yeah, actually.
do you do you have anything to say or any opinions about why you left or what's going on over there?
I left for a better study and for a better life and to build my future here. And I hope Italy is the place where I find my passion in it. And actually, it's been so fun here living there. You know,
Hmm.
hiking, walking, and have fun chilling. Uh, learning a new language. And to be honest, there's only 4 months left to for me to be a fluent in Italian.
You'll get there. I think you will get there quicker than and that's awesome. How's the immigration process? Are they going to make you a citizen? Like, are you going to stay there?
Actually, it was complicated. First of all, they forced me to have a bank account,
Hmm.
and they told me you should put 5,000 euros in it. That's all. That's the first thing, and they told me to translate all my documents in Italian language. After that, I waited for like 5 months in Palestine,
Hmm.
and they did a call with me in Italian language and telling me why are you moving there, what's your plans, which university are you applying to, and what's the faculty are you preparing for it, and some personal questions. After that, I got into Italy, found a house. I rented a house with like 500 euros a month with all the services,
Hmm.
including a heat and a hot water and electricity and internet. Actually, it was interesting, and the price of the rent, it was good actually. I don't know, maybe it's too high for me, or I don't know, but it's actually good. And another thing that I used Italy because uh, the fees of studying here in university is actually low, not very high like in Palestine.
Hmm.
And after living in Italy for 2 weeks, I did something they called it permesso di soggiorno. So it's basically a card of living, the permission to live
Hmm.
here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did it. It took me a few hours and a lot of documents to do, and there was a helper actually. It was my teacher. It was my Italian teacher in a private school. Her name is Christina. She helped me a lot doing the permission of living there, and yeah, and I did an insurance for me, insurance for 6 months, and just living there, quiet life, happy life with my friends here. I make a lot of friends, like 7 or 8 friends.
Hmm.
Actually, I live my dream right now.
I'm so happy to hear it. I only ask because what we see is in America is that they they describe it, uh, people moving from Palestine and moving to these places like they're refugees, like they're escaping something, and they're moving to escape.
Actually, no, no. If you were Palestinian, you will have the passion of Palestine. That Palestine is my hometown. I can't lift it. I can live in Italy for 7 years or 6 years. That,
Hmm.
but after all, of course, I'll be go back to Palestine because Palestine is my passion. It's my land. I can't lift it, dude. It's an holy land.
It's the Holy Land, and it's interesting that it's a holy land for a lot of people, and then
Yeah, yeah,
they don't respect each other's holiness of the land. It's like they all
yeah.
claim it.
Yeah,
It's
actually,
weird.
I believe in living in peace. I respect all religions, the Jewish religion and the Christian religion and the Muslim religion here in Palestine, and it's holy land. It's for everyone.
For
That's what we should live for.
it's for everyone, but everybody fights over it, and they've been fighting over it for 2,500 years. And it's weird that people want to try and make a solution that has a problem that is that old. If the solution was that easy, then it would have already been done 2,500 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe the solution will not be there for a long time. I hope Palestine gets better, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much for that interview,
Thank you
and
for talking to
I
me.
actually enjoyed it.
I appreciate it.